Hello. I would like to welcome you to Storytime. It is officially autumn, and today's story is an awesome story about something that happens in autumn that probably a lot of you are dealing with right now. It is called Little Ghoul Goes to School. And it was lent to us by our good friends at Coos Public Library. Thank you, Coos Public Library. And it is by Jeff Czekaj. It's right there. It looks like he did all the work on this one, so. Little Ghoul Goes to School. Bum bum. You ready? Okay, here we go. All right. Boom. Tomorrow was the first day of school, and Little Ghoul was nervous. I think it's little girl Ghoul. Little Ghoul. I get it. Don't worry, my little maggot, said Mother. I'm sure school will be just ghastly. Oh, this is kind of like a Addams Family type thing. Because they're monsters. Okay. Her mom sat with her and explained how horrible the first day of school would be. And it made Little Ghoul feel a little bit better. Little Ghoul devoured a bedtime snack. And she brushed her teeth with rotten, onion-flavored toothpaste. And she jumped into her bed, and her mom slobbered on her tenderly and said, I hope you have dreadful nightmares. Little Ghoul was still thinking about school, and she closed her eyes and drifted off to sleep. When Little Ghoul's eyes popped open, it was morning. She had been hoping that the weather for her first day of school would be her favorite, cold and rainy. That's my favorite, too. But alas, it was bright and sunny. Alas. Do you guys know what alas means? It's kind of like when you faint, because it's just the woe overtakes you. Alas. You usually have to go like this. Alas, alas, like that. Can you do that? 1, 2, 3. Alas. Something like that. Okay. Her mom licked her goodbye, and Little Ghoul headed to the bus stop. Nice first day outfit, Little Ghoul, primary colors. Her mom had explained that the school bus would be an old scrap heap with a terrifying driver. But when it arrived, the bus looked safe, and the driver was friendly. Welcome aboard, he said. This was awful. But that wasn't nearly as bad as when they arrived at school. The principal waited outside to greet everyone with a huge smile on her face. Good morning, it's great to see you, Principal Edelman said. Blah. Little Ghoul hoped the classroom would be dark and dank and that the teacher would be mean. But she was disappointed again. ABC, always be caring. At least lunch would be disgusting. Her mom had promised to pack her favorite, a maggot and brown banana peel sandwich, rotten milk, and a pickle and fishbone cookie for dessert. Gross. But inside her lunchbox, she found a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And there was even a chocolate chip cookie. Ew. Ew. At this point, Little Ghoul was sure that she hated school. She sat on the floor as the librarian explained how they would use their library cards. There was something familiar about Miss Shelley, but Little Ghoul couldn't quite put her finger on it. The librarian is goth. Mrs. Shelley told him that each student would get to take a library book home. Little Ghoul had a hard time choosing. Now I see why the library recommended this book. Luckily, Mrs. Shelley had a suggestion. The Frightful Guest by Edward Scary. Bam. Always right there. Librarian's always good with in a pinch, get you exactly what you need. Then it was time for art class. Little Ghoul made a mess, and she tore paper, and she glued scraps of fabric to the torn paper and thrown paint. Wow, said Mr. Ryder, the art teacher. That's powerful. I can really feel the energy and the emotion in your work. Let's put it in this student art show. And just when Little Ghoul was thinking she might actually survive the first day of school, the unthinkable happened. Hi, said a smiling boy. My name is Ben. Let's be friends. Friends? Friends? Ghouls don't have friends. Ghouls are too creepy and spooky and spine-chilling to have friends. So the little ghoul did the only thing that she could think of. She ran away screaming. And the little ghoul was still screaming when she opened her eyes. Mom, I dreamed that I went to the school and everyone was nice. It was awful. Oh, my little maggot, said her mom. That was just a dream. Now it's time for you to get ready for your real first day of school. Little Ghoul was nervous as she headed to the bus stop. But happily, the weather was cold and rainy. And the school bus was rusty and filled with unsavory creatures. And her teacher was hideous. Today's lesson, how to ooze slime. And lunch was absolutely repulsive. And when she saw the librarian, Miss Shelley, Little Ghoul knew everything would be all right. Epic book. Well done. Thank you again, Coos Bay Public Library. Little Ghoul goes to school. We'll see you next time.